Hi everyone, Gaz and Des here. I'm in my back garden at the moment, and we thought I've just taken delivery, as I said on some of the forums, of my tornado coil. So what we're going to do, we are going to do some testing. All right, I know the diehards out there, they're going to say, "Oh, our testing means nothing," but that's all we've got at the moment. So what we're going to do, I don't know if you can see that, we have got a range of finds there. Got a Cartwheel penny, an ordinary copper penny, Victorian I think, a William IV half crown, there's a Vicky shilling, a hammered penny, a Vicky sixpence, there's a George V threepenny bit, there's a Roman, and there's a very, very tiny, which I actually found with the E-track. That is a William IV. It's a Colonial 1.5 penny. That is very tiny indeed. So yeah, and we'll also chuck in. We've got that. There's a gold one actually. I've been lucky enough to find. There we go. We'll chuck that one in as well. That's a 22 carat gold spade guinea. So we'll chuck that in as well. So as you can see, I have got my. Oh, the sun's quite. I don't know if it's. Yeah, probably. I've got my XTerra 70 there, and it's got the tornado coil on the end. And Des has got his 705, and he has got his 10.5 inch DD on the end. Now we're both on 7.5 kilohertz. We're both on two tones, and we're both maxed out on 30. And I think I read somewhere that we've taken the ground balance tracking off, because I've heard when you air test, I think it does tend to roam a little bit. So we've got fixed. Well, we haven't ground balanced at all really, but we've both done the same anyway. So right, do you want to do? Let's do the. I've got a stick marked up there, and Des has just stepped on my.
Because I'm jealous of your coil.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got it marked up to 22 inches, which probably sounds a bit ambitious, but I just carried on going, or I didn't know when to stop. So we've got the Cartwheel penny there. Let's give that a go. This is on the smaller coil.
8 inches, 9, 10, 11, 12. You'd still look at it. 13 is getting broken, so I would have said 12 is a definite digger. 13, you know, you'd probably want to.
So we're talking 12. A 12 definite, a 13 possibly investigating. Over to the tornado coil. Seems
9
louder.
inches.
Louder straight away.
10, 11, 12, 13. 13 is still banging. 14, 15, 16.
You might still investigate that at 15, 16.
17, I don't think you're going to.
Yeah.
16, you might, hear it and think, oh, I'm going to look at that. Definitely 15.
So there you go. So there's probably maybe 3 inches difference
3 inches on the Cartwheel.
About 3 inches on a Cartwheel, which is not bad first going. So we'll try the Vicky copper penny. There we go.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Just dropping off a little bit now.
12, 13. It's sort of getting a bit broken. 14 now. You might investigate it at 13, but that's a definite 12.
Alright,
definite 12.
Definite 12 on the penny then. So let's see what the tornado does. As I say, we've got these machines set up absolutely identical, so
9, 10, 11, 12.
12. But again, that was beginning to get really faint on the old
13, 14, 15, 16 is 15, I reckon. You can still hear it at 15.
Again, that's you know, that's a good. Yeah, sorry about the dog you can hear howling in the background, but. Okay, so let's try fairly sizable coin. Again, I found this with the E-Track. Got that on video on YouTube. That's a William the Fourth. No, it's not. It's a George IV half crown. So let's just see how. We haven't actually done this one yet. So let's see how that.
9.
Banging on 9.
10. 11. 12. 13 maximum.
So we're talking a 12 definite,
12 definite
13
if
you had your ears tuned in, you might investigate that at 13, but a definite 12. So on the Tornado,
8, 9. It's a lot louder, the signal.
Yeah, you
10,
can instantly.
11,
that's
12,
what I was.
13, 14.
14. That you would still. Yeah, that would prick your ears up, wouldn't it? That.
I mean, 15. You're still getting a good signal at 15, really.
Repeatable signal, yeah.
I would
15.
50, 16.
Pushing it a bit, 16. Yeah.
I would have definite 15 on that one.
Yeah, that is what I'd hoped was going to happen with this Tornado coil. That obviously the deeper on these machines, the deeper you go, the more fainter it gets. So by pushing the depth a little bit more, it would have kind of made the fainter ones slightly louder, slightly less depth. So we've got a Vicky Shilling there. Let's try that one. Obviously, good quality silver
7,
there.
8, 9, 10.
You're talking a good 10, aren't you? Really?
12 gone. 11, a good 10.
Yeah, a good 10, possible 11 if you had your ears tuned in again.
And the ground was pretty quiet. You might pick him up. Right. That's 8.
Again, you can instantly
9,
hear the difference.
10. And that's a 10. Listen to that.
That's a 10. That is banging.
11, 12. 13.
You might investigate that.
If it's ground quiet, definite 12. Definite 12 on that.
12 inches on a Vicky Shilling. So, everybody's favourite, and I do find them every 6 months. Des has got one of my. It's alright. It's a bit worn. I think it's a Vicky. Lizzie. Lizzie the First penny. So we'll give that a whiz. This is on the 10.5 inch.
6, 7.
Again, still banging at 7. Yep. Beginning to
8.
lose it at 8 now.
9. 10. No.
You'd have to be tuned in, wouldn't you?
It's a definite 8.
Yeah.
Definite 8.
A definite 8 for the hammered penny on the standard coil then. So over to the Tornado.
5.
Oh dear,
6,
yeah.
7. 8.
8. That is banging at 8. You know,
yeah,
I mean.
that is. Blow your ears off. 9.
Again, on the other coil, we would have lost that by now.
10. Definite 10.
Definite 10. You might, if you were tuned in, you might even give it.
That's 11.
You could whip a quick plug of soil out, and that might stiffen that signal up again. You know,
definite 10 on the hammy.
10 inches on a hammy. That's on a. All right, yeah, it's an air test. Okay, but okay. So we've got. That is a late Victorian sixpence, isn't it? Yeah, sixpence. So again, silver again.
Right.
Okay,
6 inches. 7. 8. 9. 10.
Some good depth on that sixpence.
10, starting to break up. 11. If the ground was really quiet, you might. But definite 10.
A definite 10. Right, that's a sixpence.
I know it's only air testing and all that, but we're doing the same on both machines.
Yeah. So in the ground, if you were hunting on the same ground, obviously, you know, you get a reduction in depth because of the, you know, the soil, but it would be the equivalent for both machines. So
8. 9.
Banging
10.
at 9, 10.
Bang
still,
it,
still, yeah.
11, 12. Yeah.
If it's repeatable, faint and repeatable,
13.
you might still.
13, no, definitely. I reckon you'd get them at 12. Definitely 11.
You know, I mean, who's to argue that they might not? You might not get these coins a little bit deeper in the soil if it was a bit wet and a bit more conductive. Which it does get. Obviously, it's quite dry at the moment, but you might increase on the depth on that again. So we have got there. That is a George the Fifth. Sorry, the shadow. The sun's a bit fierce. That is a threepenny bit, isn't it? It's a threepence. Yeah, threepenny. Right, there we go. Silver threepenny piece.
6, 7, 8, 9.
Again, good.
10.
Beginning to 9 is a definite.
It's a good 9.
A good 9 on that one.
6,
Cool.
7, 8, 9. That's banging.
Again,
9.
banging on 9, and we
10.
lost it at 9 on the other one.
11.
Oh yeah, beginning to reach the limit there.
Definite 10. Definite 10 on that one.
What we've kind of been finding at the moment on the slightly larger coins, you're gaining more depth comparatively than you are on the smaller coins. All right, the smaller ones you're probably getting maybe 2 inches.
What we're at, I would have said we're getting 2 to 3 inches on the smaller stuff.
Yeah, and on the larger, I'd say more 2 inches on the smaller stuff, but on the larger stuff it could get up to 3. Sometimes it was even 4. So, okay, got a Roman bronze there. This on the standard
5,
coil.
6, 7, 7. I don't think you. Yeah, 7.
So you're losing it at 7 there.
Definite 6, but 7.
Yeah.
Which is
still, some handsome depth on that, so
right,
on
5,
Tornado.
5,
Again, 6 inches, that is banging, where it's quite
7,
faint, you were losing it on the other one.
8. Definite 7. 8's a little bit choppy.
Okay, we're on about 13 minutes now, so we'll quickly do the last couple then. This is one of the tiniest coins I've got, which I found with the E-Track. It's a William IV, and as you can see from my finger now, don't know if you can see that. That is absolutely tiny. It's smaller than the hammered. It's a 1.5 penny. Found it about 4 inches deep with the E-Track.
4, 5,
standard coil.
6, 7, 8.
Yeah, you might still.
9. Again, it's definite 8. Definite 8. 9 on a quiet day. 7.
Cool.
8. 9. Starting to break up on 10.
You can't argue with that. That coin, I got to say, that coin is tiny, absolutely tiny.
Sort of between 9 and 10 on that one.
Yeah. Okay, so last one, because we're running out of footage now for old YouTube. I think the maximum is 15 minutes. We've got about 40 seconds left, mate. So, okay, got a 22 carat gold spade guinea there. So
8, 9, 10.
11, 12 broken.
12. Yeah, on a quiet day you might investigate that one. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13,
Cool.
14, raking up on 15. Not a good 14, so you gain a couple of
Right. Okay, so there you go.
2.5 inches on.